As I descend down to the gates of hell, just like Dante, I travel to the frieze, in search of lost love and some magic spell, to bring him back, and also find my keys. Entered the frigid chamber through the snow, and passed the frozen Judas with much haste. When I saw Satan, I vented him my woe, but he turned and gave me a gloomy face. He said,
"Mere mortal, I'll cut you out a deal. The things they carried has got me subbing, and I'm kind of hung up, and I don't know how to feel about the narrator's attitude about Dobbins. I'll bring back your love if you show how the narrator used detail, imagery, and literary devices to build Dobbins' character."
While those last two lines would make Shakespeare irate, I took his task and shook his hand with glee. I walked to a desk and began to annotate, scribbles of red and blue all over the piece. First, we began to oversee the prompt, which task was described by Satan himself. But to prevent yourself from getting swamped, put those literary devices on a mental shelf. With all that said, it's now time to read. The page before me sits just like a giant. I wonder if my love will truly be freed, or if my widowed self would be left crying.
Hey, stop moping and get back to work.
I'm sorry, Mr. Satan. I'll get right on it. I just couldn't start a new subject in the middle of a sonnet. Let's start. He was a good man and a superb soldier, though sophistication was not his strong suit. With this, the narrator sees him as a boulder, a beacon of strength, but not quite astute. Through simile, he's seen just like the States, fighting with dumb courage and naivety, though the narrator does not see this trait as anything less than true bravery. Keeping in mind the aforementioned devices, please note the detail of Dobbin's sentimentality, as well as his country's personified niceness, into that the author's admiring tonality. Moving on, I built quite the momentum, while my inner gut worried that they'd torment him. This next part shows off his one eccentricity, Dobbin's love for his girlfriend's stockings, which is cleverly built through immense imagery, and the soldier's belief sprung out of mocking. O'Brien brings focus to the stocking's smell. To Dobbins, it's peaceful yet hooking. Such scents bring me back to why I'm in hell, to smell
what the Rock is cooking.
He's through singing and get ready for the fight.
This all ties back to Dobbin's spirituality, the holy stockings protecting its receiver, alongside images of his godlike immortality, like Jesus making men into believers. Though his girl, his purpose, left him astray, just like religion, the magic doesn't go away. With annotations done, we can finally compose a thesis which relates O'Brien's attitude to literary devices, all of those, and how that built Dobbin's fortitude. Firstly, the attitude as described before, O'Brien admires Dobbin's existence, and even though his ex-girlfriend's a whore, there's great pride in his persistence. After this intro, 3 body paragraphs are needed, which conveniently can be the devices. Despite this ease, don't get conceited, because difficulty still lies, and my advice is to remember to do what the prompt asks, for the building of Dobbin's character is the task. I'll dedicate this first body paragraph to detail, so much so in Dobbin's foundation, his sentimentality and charm to prevail, and to this, the narrator's admiration. Secondly, the imagery which was defined through the homely smell of the garment, and how that memory acted to bind to his ability to protect from any armament. Finally, other devices used, such as simile and diction, enlighten the piece. Dobbins, as America, fully against villainy, softly intimate and charmingly obese. All of this, plus more, can be tied up in the conclusion, so done I am so to get my love from the collusion. To create the essay, make a pentagram sigil and spread the evidence alight in the flash. dousing your points with the device's vigil to pull the essay out of the ash. I have finished, vile Satan, so take this paper and bring back my rock back into my day.
This looks pretty good, but I'm no AP grader, though it's fine, they all come down here anyway. I'll ship it over to see what they think, and you should hope that the stars align. Hey, you wouldn't believe it! Don't even blink! Your essay just got a 6! Ha ha ha! Get it? That's my number. 666, Dark Lord. Ha ha. Okay, fine, you got a 9. So, though I'm evil, and I don't like to be nice, and to grant a wish is kind of not like me, it was betrayal that first got me into this ice. So fine, I'll go ahead and grant your plea.
I looked to my side and was left in a gawk, for right in front of me I saw my rock.